In a shocking unraveling of trust and reputation, Harry Quick has been dramatically ousted from his prestigious role at the cable charity amidst damning accusations of financial misconduct. But behind this public fall, a far deeper, more ominous story is beginning to emerge. At the center of the swirling storm, the shadow of Meghan Markle herself. For those who have watched the Duchess of Sussex's meteoric, and often controversial, rise to global prominence, the latest developments feel less like an isolated scandal and more like the next chapter in a carefully calculated saga. Insiders whisper that Meghan, despite holding no official role within cable, wielded startling levels of influence behind the scenes, enough to steer critical decisions and some claim to destabilize one of Prince Harry's most cherished projects. But was it ambition gone too far? Or something far more deliberate? Cable, founded as a heartfelt tribute to Princess Diana's legacy of compassion, once stood as a beacon of hope and sincerity. Now it teeters on the brink of collapse, and many believe this descent began the moment Meghan's unseen hand touched its inner workings. Sources within the charity describe a troubling pattern: secretive meetings between Meghan, Harry, and financial decision-makers, aggressive pushes for new projects tied to media visibility, a shift in priorities, from service to self-promotion. And all the while, financial irregularities quietly multiplied beneath the surface. Was Harry Quick merely a scapegoat, or the first visible casualty of a larger hidden agenda? The timing raises chilling questions. As Meghan and Harry's Hollywood ventures faltered and public goodwill waned, was cable's hard-earned credibility seen as just another asset? Another stepping stone in a relentless pursuit of brand domination? Critics point to a disturbing pattern stretching back years. The lavish renovation of Frogmore Cottage, the eye-watering media deals, the carefully choreographed Netflix documentaries, all cast a growing shadow over Meghan's carefully curated public image. An image that now, more than ever, appears at odds with the quiet dignity that royal charity demands. And now, with cable engulfed in scandal, the cracks in that image have become impossible to ignore. Donors are pulling support. Public trust is evaporating. And Prince Harry, once the golden heart of royal philanthropy, finds his legacy under siege. Behind closed doors, desperate damage control efforts are underway, but many fear the charity's wounds may be fatal. And hovering over it all, unanswered and ominous, is the question: how deep did Meghan's influence truly run? And how much devastation lies ahead? Even more alarming are whispers of a broader strategy. According to insiders, Meghan's ambitions may stretch far beyond failed charity ventures and media empires. Some suggest she is quietly positioning herself for a new political future, one where the ruins of former royal associations could be repurposed into powerful leverage. If true, the implications are staggering, not just for Prince Harry, who now risks being viewed as a pawn in a grander, ruthless game, but for the monarchy itself, still reeling from years of carefully orchestrated attacks cloaked in victimhood narratives. As financial investigators dig deeper, and as royal circles tighten their ranks, one thing becomes crystal clear. This is no longer just about charity. It is about power manipulation and survival. And Meghan Markle, whether by design or by consequence, stands at the very heart of the storm. With each new revelation, with each secret dragged into the light, the world edges closer to understanding the true scale of what has been unleashed. The question is no longer whether reputations will fall. It is how many, and how far, they will fall before this game finally ends. As the embers of cable's proud legacy flicker and fade, one truth emerges from the wreckage. In the pursuit of ambition, even the noblest of institutions can become collateral damage. And for Meghan Markle, the clock is ticking. The reckoning is coming. And this time, no carefully crafted narrative may be enough to turn the tide.